everybody, it's Lisa from Shabby Road Studio. Welcome back to my channel. I am going to be doing a collage today. Glue book collage, not in a book. I'm going to use this 8.5 by 11 cardstock to be the base for this collage scene. Surreal collage. So I'm starting out with this. Where's the top? I took this scene. There we go. I wonder what happened to that piece. Oh, it's right here. Yeah. So this is what the picture image started out as. Can you? All right. Can you see? And it's got 3 people sitting having a picnic out by the lake or something. So what I decided to do, I did this off camera. I'm not going to be boring you or taking up time to cut things out. But I decided I wanted something else over here besides this boring looking lake. So I took that out, cut that out with the X-Acto. So now I'm trying to audition some pieces behind it that would look fun with this group of people. I am going to be changing these guys up. So this guy is going to be this guy. She's going to be this gal. She doesn't really have any hair. I don't know if I can find a hat. I'm not sure. And this guy... So far, this guy's head is super, super big. It looks like one of those bobbleheads, you know, that you see in the store. But anyways, it was the only head I could find that was going this way. So tentatively, we'll use this big head. It's quite surreal, you know. But I might not use it. Maybe in the process, I'll try to find a different head that looks sideways. But for now, these are the 3 characters of this little picnic. So we're going to take those guys off for a minute. I am considering giving them a big pile of Ritz peanut butter crackers. So I've cut his leg a little bit so that I could slide some of these behind. I don't want to come up and cover her too much, so I think it's going to go down like kind of right, somewhere like right there, I think. I had also wanted to use this big milkshake, but I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure where that's gonna go. I just don't know. That is still up for grabs. I don't know. So we'll set that over there. So I'm going to audition some of these backgrounds and get your opinion. However, you can't give me your opinion, so I have to just kind of figure this out on my own. And this is all new to me. I'm really loving this kind of art. So I'm trying to do as much practicing as I can and trying to get better at it because I just love it. It's so much fun. So we're going to start with this one. I mean, it's super cool. I actually really, really like this one. My only problem with this is that, you know, the colors are... Okay, stop sliding around. The colors are pretty matchy-matchy in this. So I don't know if it's the right choice. But man, is that gorgeous? It's super gorgeous. But I don't know. It may be too close to the same thing. And, I mean, we're trying to make this surreal. That does look like it actually belongs. Here's another option. It's kind of some mountains in the background. Looks like back in the background is a little house or village or place, and they're up in the foreground. So little lakes and things. That would work. And it's kind of like, you know, opposite, so it does look more surreal than the first one. That's an option too. Yeah, Yeah, then there's this one, which is very pretty because it's not so matchy-matchy. This is the bright blues and things, and this is all the more neutral browns and greens. So it puts them at a lake, which is kind of cool. Nothing special in the background though, nothing crazy, but it does, I like it. So we'll put that to the side. So then there's this one, which I find quite interesting. Depending on how far well, you can only go to right there, and I think that's probably where I would go. So this almost looks like they're on a ledge, and down below is all this like old ruins and stuff, with all these cool mountains. So it's kind of, this one's kind of cool, and it's very you know, opposite with colors, and it doesn't look like, you know, matchy-matchy or anything. So I really do like that one. This is similar. It's a little bit smaller. It's very similar, which is nice too, really. All the mountains in the distance, and this little, it's kind of like this one, only they're down closer on a more of a eye level to this scene. So I mean, that's an option. And then there's this one, which is starting to be more of the same color, but it does have some greens. Really, really pretty. So, oh, okay. So I'm like, why are there buildings in the sky? I guess these are like mountain tops. So this one is probably the most, well, no, we have this other one too. This one is a very good contender, but yet there's a lot of this color going on. So it's just, this is going to be really hard. And then there's this one, which is really kind of out there, which puts them on this, having a picnic right at the edge of this glacier where there's whales and kayakers. This is probably the most surreal, but is it just too far? Like, because none of the colors really, I don't know. It's pretty cool though. I do like this one. So I'm not sure. And I wish you could help me, but you're not here, and you won't be able to help me until after this is uploaded, and then it's going to be too late. So, I mean, this is pretty neat. They're sitting here having a picnic while there's whales and kayakers in the back. That is a good one. Antarctica. Where's the one I liked the best? I mean, I think if I was choosing, I would choose this one. Like if I just, yeah, I just feel like this is pretty cool. But if we're going for surreal, oh my gosh, how do you guys do this? How do you make a decision? Because literally maybe I just gave myself too many choices, but literally every one of these is a great choice for this. But this one is the craziest. I mean, I feel like I have to go with this one. It's probably not, you know, the most pretty one, but if we're doing a surreal collage, this is probably the craziest. Okay, let's think about this. So I also had, when I had tried this one, maybe it wasn't that one. No, I think it was this one. I Ritz crackers are flying around. I had found this bear with its bear cubs, and I was thinking that would be fun in the background, but I'm not super good at combining these images into the scene, and I felt like I wasn't sure. Like, I cut the guy's paws. I wasn't sure that was gonna work very well. It's kind of a weird looking bear. I don't, and the cubs are kind of weird looking too. That's as far up as it can go. It would have to be right about there. Now, with the green grass and this being brown, I don't know. I don't know if that would work. So let's take this out and put a different scenario behind it. I mean, maybe it's just not gonna work. Maybe the bears are not gonna be a good choice for this collage. That one's kind of interesting. I don't know. That one's kind of cool because, you know, bears by the water. These guys are oblivious to the bears behind them, and they're just going to have a big picnic of Ritz crackers. That's a good one if we use the bear. Really love this one too. You guys, we could do this all day. I'm gonna have to make a decision. It's so pretty. Definitely gonna have to make a decision. It's gonna be hard. Because, you know, you're always worried about making the wrong decision. Like, what if I should have went with, you know, A, B, or C instead of D? That one's nice too, as far as the bear. Just the whole blend, because the grass comes up onto the bear, so it's a little bit difficult to kind of incorporate this without, yeah. Unless we put something else, I don't know, in front of the bear, but still want to get my milkshake in here somewhere. Maybe put it behind. I don't know. All right, let me think this over, and I'll come back when I made a decision. Okay, after thinking about it, I am gonna keep this background. This is the one that, I don't know, I just feel it goes best with this. The others are all good, so it's a really tough decision, but for me, I want to keep these bears here, and so I think this one kind of is good. So, trying to figure out what piece to glue on. Could probably get this piece glued on and then put everything on after that. That's probably good. Oops. Stuff sticking to me again. Feels like the bears I don't know. Maybe the bears should go next. I'm not sure if I want the bear to stick out there or I still don't know. I kind of want it like that, so probably not gonna bring this forward. I mean, I guess I could. This has to be like that. Let's get that stuck where we want it. I want this to overlap the kind of like that. So I have this cactus I wanted to stick in here like that. So I think I'll put that in next. All right, now, oh, I already messed up. Dang it. I knew I would. We gotta be quick with this glue stick though. Okay. So I wanted to stick these guys behind here. Ah. I think learning the order of, or learning how to make sure you've got everything in order. That's gotta come down. Okay, you gotta come off. You gotta come off for a minute without ripping. Nobody said this was gonna be easy. I just find it really interesting. I find it enjoyable. Still not down far enough, but I don't know if I'm gonna get it down far enough now. Yeah, it's all right. Okay, so I'm gonna grab some of this just to re-stick this because I pulled it up. There we go. Okay, let's see. This guy's floppy. What else? What else has to go in here? Let's get the people's heads in place. So this guy is going here. Yeah, he can sit in front of the cactus. And I found Hillary Swank. I'm going to use her right there. Something just very real about her that I like. And I did find a smaller head for him. The other one just was funny, but it was just too much of a bobblehead for me. So this guy's gonna get a big old head right up by the bear. He doesn't even know it. He's oblivious. They all are. They're just laughing and joking and eating Ritz crackers. They don't care. Let's get the these crackers are going to be a little bit of a trick to get behind his blue one. Nothing ever wants to go where you want it to. No. think it has to go like that, and then we could put his leg down. Oops. There we go. I was trying to get this. That doesn't really seem right, does it? I think I was supposed to go under this one. The beauty of glue stick. Yeah. I think that's how I had it. I don't know why, but I feel like I have to use this big milkshake for some reason. And it's going to kind of sit here amongst the crackers. Okay. Now, are we... Something's a little crooked here. The toughest part of this, well, one of the toughest parts is getting everything glued correctly. And I love watching other people that know what they're doing do this because they're just so good at it. And so I watch video after video studying everybody's techniques so that I can learn, because I love to learn, you guys. I mean, there is something about learning a new craft. Uh-oh, I've already see, I wanted this part open over here. Let me see if I can. Okay, we got it. I wanted to stick this little, look at this, bone sucking sauce. I don't know. I just found it in the magazine. Don't know anything about it. Thought it was a funny name. And since they're eating, I thought, why would they want some bone sucking sauce on their Ritz crackers? Because, you know, they might need it. Whew. I feel like I just keep wanting to add things, but I think this is pretty good. I mean, we went from a nice quiet scene, having a picnic, to eating with bears in the background. I don't know. I think it turned out pretty good for a, you know, not... I haven't done too many of these. I can't say my first attempt, but it is definitely a learning experience for me, and I am having a blast, as I like to say. Yeah, I am pretty excited about this one. I think it turned out pretty good. I just didn't want to, like, I don't have a book big enough for this. I do have a book that I'm going to be doing some room renovations on, but I didn't want to include this because I felt like this just wasn't going to fit in that book. So that's why I grabbed the cardstock, and maybe I'll punch holes and keep this in a 3-ring binder, and I'll make, you know, maybe outdoor scenes can go in that one. And then I'll use my other notebook that I have, a sketchbook, for the room renovations. Yeah. Either way, I hope you enjoy this because I really want to keep doing them. Yeah. So thanks for hanging out on another crazy wild adventure called Shabby Road Studio. Okay, guys. See you in the next video. Bye.